Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make low carb cheesy bread, but our bread is going to be out of zucchini. First thing we're going to do is we are going to cut off the top and bottom of this zucchini. Now this is going to be about 4 cups of zucchini, but honestly there's no right or wrong amount for this recipe as long as the consistency of the actual cheesy bread is, what you're looking for. I'm just cutting off the top and bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to shred the zucchini. I am going to take this that I have here. I have linked this down in my Amazon links down below if you're interested in purchasing this. This makes it really easy to just like shred stuff. It comes with a bunch of different attachments, keeps everything together. I absolutely love it. It's kind of my go-to when I don't want to use the hand shredder or, I want to chop something really easily. This makes it really, really simple. So I'm just going to take the zucchini and we're going to shred it into here. I do want to put a little bit of a disclaimer to be really careful when you're using any kind of grater like this. This should be obvious, but just be careful. They're really, really sharp and you don't want to cut yourself. So what I like to do is when I get close to the bottom, I like to take the attachment that comes with it and you just poke a hole right into the vegetable that you're using, in this case zucchini. And then I just continue shredding it, but with this little attachment, and that makes sure that I don't cut my hand by accident. It can happen to anyone, even if you've used this a million times, if you used a grater a million times, anyone can cut themselves. You just wanna be really careful. As you can see, it just leaves this little bottom. I'll chop this up really fine at the very end. Do this for all of your zucchini. Once you've shredded all of your zucchini, it's going to look like this. And now is a really important step. We need to squeeze out the liquid from the zucchini. There's a lot of liquid in zucchini. And so all I'm going to do is I'm gonna throw this into a bowl lined with a paper towel. We're not gonna throw everything in at once. If you have a cheesecloth, you can also do this in a cheesecloth. But if you don't, like a double lined paper towel like this will do just fine. I'm going to bunch up the paper towel like this, and we're just going to squeeze. Might take a moment, just squeeze. And you're gonna get the liquid out of the zucchini. You can already see the liquid is right in here. There we go. We're squeezing out as much moisture as possible. Do this for all the zucchini that you have. Now that I have all of the moisture squeezed out of the zucchini, I'm going to add in the remainder of my ingredients. Here I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. You could also use like half a teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of salt, and some dried parsley. I'm also going to add in 1 egg. We're going to add in some grated parmesan. About this much. It's about 1/4 cup. And I'm going to add in half a cup, like 3/4 cup of shredded mozzarella. This is freshly grated mozzarella. And I'm just going to combine all of these ingredients together. This is a really great low carb alternative to garlic bread or like cheesy bread. I know that it's obviously not bread and it doesn't hit the spot the same way, but the cheesiness is just so nice that I think it curbs the craving. And it's really delicious and easy to make. And most importantly, guilt-free. I'm gonna add in a little bit more of this mozzarella. I'm just kind of glancing at the texture because you want to make sure that it's all kind of sticking together. A little bit more of the Parmesan. There isn't really like a perfect or right or wrong way to add cheese to this dish, obviously, because it's cheesy bread. So you can add really as much as you want. You want to make sure that everything just sticks together and will melt perfectly together. I'm preheating my oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have a baking sheet here that I've lined with parchment paper. I'm just going to take this zucchini cheese mixture that we've made, and I'm going to add it on top of the parchment paper and spread it out evenly. I'm just spreading this out on the parchment paper in an even layer. In spreading it out, you also want to make sure that there are no gaps. So if there are any holes in the actual, the cheesy bread, make sure you fill it, because otherwise it just won't cut the same. Although it will melt with the cheese, but I like to make sure that there is no gaps and a completely even layer. My oven is now preheated. This is ready to go in. We're gonna bake this for 15 minutes. I'll see you guys at the end. My cheesy bread finished baking, and I've let it cool for about 5 minutes just so that it's not too hot to touch. I'm gonna take my little pizza cutter here, and we're going to slice into this. Oh, it smells so good. I mean, how can you go wrong? Cheesy, healthier version of cheesy bread. I'm gonna take this piece out right here. Take a look at this. I cannot wait to dig into this. I mean, you can see this holds up super well. Cheers, guys. Nice and cheesy, perfect flavor. I mean, how can you go wrong? You have cheese. The zucchini isn't totally overpowering of the flavor. And this really hits the spot if you're craving something cheesy and a little bit garlicky. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you like this recipe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.